and change is gonna find me. You don't have to remind me. I'm doing nothing at all.
Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look at the Terra Nova Helm Compact 2 tent. That's a 2-man tent that I use for my backpacking and camping trips. So to start off with, it's got really good straps on it and ultra wide mouthed bag, which I think is great. It's got this nice fold out piece here, protect the tent. So if you're not very good at putting tents away, this doesn't create you a problem. This is a cracking bag. Really, you know, you get some bags that are too small, you can't get the tent back in. Well, this is not like that. This is just fantastic. Right, so let's get it out the bag, show you how to put it on. Okay, so that's the footprint marked out. We've got the blue pole down the middle, the red pole on the width, 3 anchor points either end, 2 in the middle. So that footprint has been made from 20-odd-year-old tarp, and I think that's not a bad little effort. And I'll get a little bit for the porch there, so that saves the 40 quid. That's the option for you folks if you want that. Okay, so the tent comes with a 2-pole system, a red pole and a blue pole. It's colour coordinated. You can see the red tag in the middle and the blue tag at the end here. Basically they just slot through. The tent's ready to go because it's a double skin tent. So it's a 3-season, possibly 4-season, early October, November. Some people have done camping in the snow, but Terra Nova don't say it's 4-season. But anyway, I've done quite a few trips on this and really enjoyed the spaciousness. Anyway, well, let's get it together. Let's put these poles in and show you the Terra Nova Helm 2. So the poles are short pole designed to go in the bag, so they'll go in your rucksack very easily. They're lightweight. Go through the specs of the tent and the poles later, but these are the blue poles and those are the red ones. Let's get them together. And then what you've got is these clips up on here, which creates a rigid frame setup. This tent can be used in inclement weather, obviously. It's good hydrostatic head on it. Even in windy conditions, without the guys on, it's fairly good. Just because of its design, I think, because of this sheath all the way down on one side, well, say 7/8 down, and then just across the top, and then clip-ons there, and then you can make it tighter at the bottom just by moving that in one. Got it on the slack setup today, so anyway, let's get on with it. So what do I like about this tent? Well, to start with, it's a 2-pole system, and like we said when we were getting the poles out, it's a blue pole on the length of the tent and the red pole on the width of the tent. So One of the things I've made a footprint to go under this tent so I don't damage the ground sheet, because I didn't really want to pay the £40. Already spent enough on the tent. But for the money that I paid year before lockdown on this, I paid £149 for this, so I don't mind telling you, they're probably nearer to 200 these days, and I think it's a really good all-round two-man tent. And other vloggers are saying things like, well, it's a starter tent. Okay, it's a low budget tent, but it's far from, I'll tell you now, it's far from a budget tent. This is a high-end, twin-walled, beautiful crafted, aluminium pole, two-man tent that'll withstand wind, with a fantastic hydroscopic head on it. Well, it's got zip doors to both sides, and depending on how you orientate this tent is where you get the views from. But it's single zip that zips all the way around in one clean, easy go. When it's unzipped, the mesh goes into the pocket there. And what we've got at the bottom is we've got another pocket for your bits and bobs. So I'm sat up, I'm 5'10", and I've got more than enough room to lie down. So I'll lie down with my head at the top. I have another 6" there at the bottom. I think this is a 6'2" long tent. And when I sit up, the height in the middle is more than enough for what I'll use it for. So, is it a good two-man tent? Could I get 2 people in here? Well, I think so. So the porch area isn't massive. You will just get a bag in there. You could cook inside. It's got an easy open zip. There we go. You put your boots in, you get your bag in. Same on both sides this. And here you can see that I've put in my own tarp as my footprint, and that runs full length of this tent and full width. So the ground sheet's not very thick, but I'll tell you the hydroscopic head on that, I think it's less than the fly sheet. And I don't like the tape seams. This one, it's a 2. No. So instead of doing it all in one, they've put a tape seam down the middle. I don't like that. So I think you'll get 2 narrow sleeping mats in here. I don't think you'll get a really wide one or 2 really wide ones, but you will get 2 mats in it. You will get 2 people. Your rucksack would have to go in the porch with your boots, because as I use it for 1 person. I used to be with my dogs, so my dogs used to sleep in here, and then my rucksack over here and my electronics over the other side, so I could or charge things up inside. So these are the one-way zips. That zip all the way around. Just a bit tricky on the corners, I've got to say. It's not a full easy one-way zip on the corners, but it works. You've got a mesh part to the top and obviously a white out tent towards the bottom on both doors. So when you go from left to right, the means of access is different on two sides. So the problem with this tent is, if you both wanted a view, if you was with a partner and you both wanted a view out of the tent, there's only one of you can have the view, because you'll be looking down to the lake on one of them and the other one you'll see the panel. It might have been nicer if they could have got both on the same side, but with the geometry of the tent I'm not sure that that's even possible. So I've used it a few times, half a dozen times probably, and it's been a very good tent. I have no quibbles about it. It's okay. Okay, the pack up size is around, let's have a look, 380 by 220 millimeters. They'll go on the top, the poles, no problem. So it's not a light tent. Let's get this in order. It's not a light tent. I'll put the kilograms or the pounds in the description or on the video here. So you know how much it weighs. It's heavier, it's a double skin tent, but far better, I think, than some of the single tent sil nylon Four Seasons. I think it's better. I think it's one of the best tents out on the market for the money. I'm not going to buy another one just yet. Probably this will do me for another 4 years, I think. We'll see. We'll see if it stands up to ripping or damaged by the sun or things not working. But I think it's fine. Okay, right, thanks for watching. Catch up with you soon. Don't forget, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I can get over the golden mark and start to try to get monetized for this channel. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.